Good times, bad times, you know Wolves have had their share. But goals from Raul Jimenez and Diogo in the last 20 minutes confirmed what the home fans had been singing all afternoon. Wolves left it late but finally overpowered Man Utd to reach the semis. "We're Wolverhampton, we're on our way back," they roared, and they are. Back in an FA Cup semi-final for the first time in 21 years and back where a club of such pedigree deserves to be. In doing so, they condemned Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to his second defeat in a row as United boss and surely ended their hopes of silverware. The omens before kickoff had seemed to favour United. Wolves netted twice lay down to send Man Utd packing. The rain was coming down in sheets like a real-life waterfall, the Stone Roses song which provides the melody for the goals at the wheel chant. But one of the feel-good hits of the season comes with a warning for former playing hero Solskjaer. As anyone with any musical taste knows, Waterfall is track 3 on the Roses' eponymously titled debut album, one of the greatest records of all time. Making the follow-up proved tricky, though, and it was only after years of court cases and studio time that the Manchester band came up with the modestly titled The Second Coming. It's enjoyed a bit of a critical re-evaluation, but no one with ears thinks it's better than the first album. Solskjaer was always taking a chance with his own second coming at Old Trafford. And despite his amazing start as United boss, it will be hard to do anything to match the drama and significance of the stoppage time goal which won the Champions League. United may never again be able to party like it's 1999. But under Solskjaer they remain on course to clinch 2 of the 3 legs of that historic and unique treble. That first Stone Roses album also features the track Bye Bye Bad Man, which sums up the relief of many United fans when Jose Mourinho was sacked. Solskjaer made another little statement about the break from the Mourinho era even before kickoff. Paul Pogba wore the skipper's armband for the first time since being stripped of the vice-captaincy by the Portuguese way back in September. David Beckham to play in Man United Legends game at Old Trafford, marking 20 years since that win against Bayern Munich in January. Solskjaer had insisted that Pogba was captain material and he proved as good as his word. Jesse Lingard was back for the first time since coming on and going off against Liverpool last month, and took up the central role vacated by the injured Romelu Lukaku. Lingard was busy from the start, but for all his clever movement, the visitors were not able to turn their early domination of territory and possession 84% in the opening 10 minutes, into chances. Pogba dragged a shot wide and their only effort on target was a very optimistic 30-yarder by Marcus Rashford that John Ruddy dealt with comfortably. Still, that was more than Wolves had managed at the other end. Nuno Espirito Santo's usual back 3 looked suspiciously like a back 5 as wide boys Johnny Otto and Matt Doherty found themselves on the back foot. They had work to do in their own penalty area, too, Leander Dendoncker making a crucial challenge on Anthony Martial after Lingard had fizzed in a low cross. Romero saved tame efforts by Ruben Neves and Diogo Jota before 2 quick-fire moments of controversy. Neither side were able to find an edge in a cagey first half. Wolves were howling for a penalty when Chris Smalling hauled down Willy Boly, then United claimed one for Otto blocking a Diogo Dalot shot with his arm. United were given a spot kick by VAR in similar circumstances in Paris, but there was no such justice this time. Willy Boly and then Neves were booked for bringing down Pogba in full flight, and it felt symbolic of the way the visitor had lost momentum. Especially because, in between the 2 yellow cards, Wolves had the best chance of the half. Neves found Jota with a lovely through ball, but Romero reacted quickly, rushing out to pull off a good save as Jota tried to bend the ball into the far corner. United came out of the blocks the faster in the second period, Rashford running clear but firing wide in the opening minute. Raul Jimenez then hit the ball under pressure from Luke Shaw but soon forced Romero into an excellent save with a header from a João Moutinho corner that the United keeper diverted onto the crossbar. The home fans pumped up the volume as their team tried to turn up the heat on United, and Moutinho brought another stop out of Romero. Solskjaer was left searching for inspiration with the side's locked-in battle. The visitors looked there for the taking, and finally, Jimenez took them. The chance seemed to have gone when Moutinho weaved his way through the United penalty area but chose to square to the Mexican rather than shoot. But Jimenez just about kept the ball alive and then spun to fire the ball through the crowd and past Romero. It was tough on the goalkeeper, but not in United. And Jota made the scoreline reflect